Hey everyone, I just got my box from UrbanStems and I'm super excited about this. I love everything plants and flowers. They do flower arrangements, they do floral subscriptions, they have houseplants, they have gifts, and I am actually not sure what they sent me, so I'm really excited to see what's inside here. I'm losing light already. It just got dropped off. So I'm gonna try to do this quickly and then maybe we'll take a look at it again in the morning when we've got some better lighting. But it came in like a nice neat little box. It actually says, I'm gonna try not to disturb it too much, but it says which side goes down. And the delivery person brought it right to my back step and just kind of placed it down like that. So I'm trying to keep it level in keeping with the instructions on the box, but let's pop this open and see what's inside. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. All right, I like the packaging. So we've got care tips and then my fresh bouquet. It smells like eucalyptus. I can already smell that. Ooh. Bubble wrap. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is, well, I'm gonna just pull it right out. It's actually in a vase that's bubble wrapped, a glass vase, which I'm gonna need to maneuver out of here because it's zip tied in there pretty good. But wow, that's really pretty. And it smells really good. I'm going to, let's see, try to get this vase out and then we'll take another look at this. Oh my goodness, these are so pretty. Okay. We've got some roses, thistle, dark blue delphinium, which was one of my wedding flowers. There's astrameria. It smells amazing. It looks super fresh. There is probably about 4 inches of snow on the ground right now. And you wouldn't know it. It was packed so nicely. Came with the glass vase and a little packet of flower food. I am gonna give it a little bit of time to relax and drink up some of this water. And then when I have better light in the morning, we'll take another look at it. All right, I let these guys sit and soak up water overnight. And they kind of opened up just a little bit. They still smell amazing. They look beautiful. There's some little mini calla lilies tucked in here that are still looking a little tight, but everything else looks super fresh and open. It looks really pretty now in the daylight, now that I'm not dealing with overhead lights. When I trimmed the bottoms of these to put them in the vase, I kept the arrangement bound by, there was a like a thin rubber band around it, like that, just to keep this like really pretty shape. One of my favorite things about the arrangements that UrbanStems has on their site is just their arrangements themselves. I think that they have something unique. A lot of flower delivery sites have the same kind of, offer the same arrangements that they've had for decades now, you know, and how many little, you know, carnation arrangements shaped like a dog can you send your grandma before she gets sick of it? Not to knock the dog shaped arrangements, but I think that UrbanStems arrangements are a little more modern and a little more fun. They have a ton of variety, both in terms of flowers, in terms of colors, in terms of shape, a lot of stuff with like a ton of texture. They have some kind of single bloom bunches of like tulips. Right now they have peonies, which is super exciting because it means that hopefully we'll see spring sometime soon. And then they have you know, stuff like this that has a lot of greenery and a lot of texture that I would consider, I would call it almost like a wedding worthy bouquet. I also like that they have some kind of like fun arrangements. There was one that was like a first date arrangement for you to send someone after a first date. There was one called Devastation that was like dark colored mini calla lilies and black anemones, and it was so cool. I think that that's a really fun one to give, you know, someone that's like a little more goth, or a friend that is celebrating, you know, their first Valentine's Day in a while solo and is thriving. I don't know, I can think of like a lot of fun reasons why I would give that to someone. I also noticed on their site that they partner with a lot of Rainforest Alliance certified farms, which is cool. That means that their flowers are more sustainable, more environmentally friendly than a lot of other places. I just really liked what they had to offer. They have, you know, a lot of flowers. I love sending flowers as gifts because it's something that people don't buy for themselves enough. But if you can't really get on board with the impermanence of flowers, they have a really nice selection of little like houseplants, orchids, pothos vines, a lot of really cute things in planters. And then they have like little gifts. Their gift selection is the one thing that I think could be expanded on. They have some arrangements that come with, you know, a really pretty vase or candles or chocolate, stuff like that. You can also, when you choose an arrangement, they have a list of a couple of things that you can add on, like a chocolate bar or I think like bath scrub on one of them, stuff like that, which I always think is like a nice touch. If I have one complaint, I would say I would like to see them expand on that in the future. Just because I like the little like kind of gift boxy add-ons. I think it makes stuff a little more personal. Plus it's fun, like who doesn't like getting flowers and chocolate? So their pricing is pretty comparable to a lot of other floral delivery sites. I would say that their arrangements are cheaper than some of the bigger names. Their houseplants are a little pricey, but you know, when you're sending a houseplant as a gift in a pretty pot, like it's kind of expected. It's not like just going to, you know, your local hardware store or nursery and picking up something. One thing that I really like about their site is that they show you the actual arrangement that corresponds with that price. I don't want to name names or anything, but some of the bigger sites will show you the lowest price for an arrangement paired with a price for one of the larger sizes of that arrangement. And it kind of feels like a bait and switch. You'll click on something because it's, you know, in your price range, and then you'll realize that that's for the tiny size, which is like a little posy, versus this like beautiful arrangement in a vase that they showed you in the picture. UrbanStems does not do that, which I really appreciated. They'll have this size, looks like they range anywhere from like 50 to 90-ish, depending on what you get. They have larger sizes, but the price is for the arrangement in the picture, and then they'll show you a picture of the larger arrangement with the higher price, even if it's the same, you know, the same flowers, the same arrangement. They offer rush shipping, which is really nice. You can get next day shipping pretty much anywhere in the country. And then there are certain cities, certain like major metro areas where they do same day delivery, which is pretty cool. I am not in one of them, but if you live in, you know, like Boston, Atlanta, I think DC was one of them, you can actually order something for same day delivery, which is awesome. Another thing that I really liked about them are their subscription services. So you can subscribe to get either a classic, a seasonal, or a luxe subscription in 1 week, 2 week, or 1 month increments, and they will send you, or whoever you want to send it to, a new arrangement every, you know, whatever your increment is. I really like the idea of the seasonal one, getting like fresh seasonal flowers delivered once a month. Sounds like a dream to me. I like the variety of that. The classic was I think 60 bucks, the seasonal is 75, and the luxe is 105. And you can pay as you go, or you can choose to pay for a certain number of increments up front, which I think is a great idea for a gift. I have an aunt that I would love to send like little seasonal flowers to every month or so for a little while. I think that's a really great option for, you know, for the person that has everything. I think other than adding a couple more gift options, my only complaint, which is not really a complaint, is that there are certain arrangements that you can't order more than a month or two out. It makes sense, especially with, you know, fresh seasonal flowers, but that's something to keep in mind. If you see something, an arrangement on their site that you really like, it might not be available for, you know, someone's birthday or whatever occasion you're thinking about reserving it for. I'm sure you'll find something else that you like because they have a lot of options. But just know that some of them you can schedule for further out, and some of them they just don't have that option. Overall, I am really happy with these. They're so pretty. They smell really good. I spent a lot of time looking at and arranging flowers last year when I got married, so I feel like I know my way around a bouquet. And yeah, I think that they're beautiful. I will definitely use them next time I have the opportunity to send someone flowers, or I'll create an opportunity to send someone flowers. They have, you know, they cover all of the standard occasions. You know, you can send, they have a list of, you know, birthday flowers and sympathy flowers and get well soon stuff. But then they also have some of the fun ones. And just in general, I think that their arrangements are refreshing compared to some of the other stuff that's out there. So yeah, very happy with them.